Okay, guys, today's episode cartoon review is going to be a little controversial to you guys. It talks about the whole vaccine epidemic. I don't know whether it's the second time I brought it up or not in a video about this topic or an episode about this topic, but anyway, let's just get to the point. It is Family Guy's Hot Shots, Season 15, Episode 6. And it was originally released, I believe, in November 13, 2016. Now, guys, I have a few things to really say before we start. Two, obviously, as mentioned before, I'm not stealing this stuff as a review, or as a copyright thing, just to review and to give my opinion on this whole topic. Now, frankly, how do I explain it? I see this as a mockery episode rather than an educational episode. I could be wrong, right? If I'm wrong, then I do not like how it's handled. But if it is a mockery of this whole people panicking of vaccines, then bravo. I'll say it's a decent episode. But anyway, I'm just trying to think of things that stick out in this episode rather than narrate the whole episode. Because then it would take us all day and a whole lot of clips. Well, I'm bringing this part up because it begins the whole issue with the vaccines. There's a bat in the house, which apparently could be a relative of Peter or the family, because they say that it could be Uncle. I honestly forget his name. I apologize. Maybe if I find it, I'll put it in the visual. Maybe if not, then I'm sorry. But it turns out it isn't this uncle. And so, we'll just say different methods from
Peter, you're not a vampire.
What is it? From trying to wait in the house in the dark after reading or watching Diaries of a Vampire. Did not work. Or whatever what it was. Diaries of a Vampire, that's what it was. He pretending to learn about vampires, to learn about bats. That didn't really work out very much, but also it turns out that it's a joke that he hates how his co-workers make fun of his looks, which his new look did not help his co-workers or their opinion on him any, and got him in a bit of trouble. The next thing that he tried to do is get up and be nocturnal like a bat, which works out, because he does find him watching watching some show. Yeah. But anyway, I love how they're always picking on Meg. Like, how, yes, he destroys Chris's room, but he also destroys Meg's room. And it looks like he's enjoying that the most. I mean, in fact, it was Meg being chased by the bat at first to begin with. Yeah, that's getting quite old, I'll just say. Then, this is how we get into the fascination storyline. He accidentally hits Stewie with a tennis racket after hitting the bat, so they make it to the doctor, who said he used to work here, and that was one of those jokes about him maybe not supposed to be in here, and then he asks about Stewie, whether he got vaccinated, and he hands them the flyers with all this info jumbo about what it can cause, like the side effects and everything. And when Lois is wondering why this wasn't given to them with Meg or Chris, he said, well, we have the internet now. Everyone's more smart, or more aware, or whatever. I forget the words he used, honestly. And they decide to wait to vaccinate Stewie Then they do some research on their own and read all this stuff. And Brian, being surprisingly the good character for a change, goes in and finds out that they're reluctant to vaccinate Stewie because it causes autism, blah, like, what is it, paralyzation, more, whatever. And Brian brilliantly shows that it's, like, been disproven, especially the autism part of it, which has been disproven. Like, you can't say that enough. Andrew Wakefield, which I believe was his name, I'll apologize if it isn't, has proven to be a felony. So, yeah, that doesn't help that cause either.
And look at this one.
And,
glasses.
Well, Peter is convinced by the Jeanette or something McCarthy's lovely visual shots. Yeah. They're her boobs, guys. Her boobs. Well, they eventually go out on a rally, talking about all these things that it can do, that they're poisoning their children, they're doing it just for funds, and many other arguments, but none of them are heard, and the only person she's approached by is asking if she sells that megaphone she's using. So, yeah, they're underheard. That is until
I'm a medical guy, and I'm here to give you
Peter
facts about fact.
Peter makes this public service announcement about vaccination. And by God, it is awful. He talks about the fact that the autism thing is brought up again, the paralysis, different things, some things that are, I'm pretty sure, not even real.
Wow.
That convinces everyone. Stirs everyone up in Quahog. Yeah. He's really, really good at spicing things up, as shown in, we'll just say, the previous clip, about him singing about this girl he likes, or he dated. And another one of those stupid log jokes. Now, yeah, but the point is, everyone is crazy. Brian is being so flustered that not only have they not vaccinated Stewie, but they ruined the whole world, our whole country, by doing so. They're under quarantine. And even Stewie is starting to get sick of it, because Peter literally gets sick, since it was proven that he hasn't been vaccinated since he was actually born in Mexico. So he has a whole bunch of measles. Yes, that's it. He gets a whole bunch of measles, and since Stewie wasn't vaccinated, he's in trouble. And they finally learned their lesson. Like, Lois learns that she has to be vaccinated, but no, Peter took care of that. We had an old Joker joke flashback of him being dressed up as a crazy person, like Joker, literally looking like Joker with a dress and that, and he literally blows up the whole hospital. I'll say that was a pretty funny line, a pretty funny reference, but still bad in their part. Yeah, so they got rid of all the vaccines that could help. We also see a poor child die when they're looking for Stewie when he runs away. And oh, isn't he lucky the dog's there to clean up his vomit? No. A kid just died. Sorry about that. Like, literally died. But yeah, Stewie ran away to try to get to the next town to get the vaccination. And they realize he's gone. And the rest of it goes pretty much with Joe making a joke that he's one in charge. And he told Peter to shut up when he started clapping his hands, when it really was Joe clapping his hands during that whole musical scenario, which I might point here. And they get there. First they can't find Stewie until they find him underneath a bridge, holding on to what it looks like trash, which you'll see soon. And he's hanging on for dear old life. Because, like, he is terrified. And Lois goes in after him, but then there's a train that goes by. It's Stewie, an upside-down railroad track. Of all things to happen when he's in danger already, he drops himself and gets caught by Sean Penn, who's delivering vaccines to Quahog. Because to him, it's like a third, it's an area in need. And at first, Lois is so grateful about this girl who saves her baby, till she realizes this is the same man who started as a homosexual man. Showing Lois's bigotry again. I'm really starting to hate this character. And so things turned out well, in a sense, except for the 100 people or more who died, which, as Lois said, well, wasn't one of our own, so it's okay.
I know I sure learned something.
Yeah, that's a down lesson. That is a really down lesson. Yeah, I don't care for that lesson at all. But anyway, let's go to the point. We'll just say, if this is used as just a mockery of this whole situation, that's great. They did really well with it. There are things that I don't really care for, like the constant making fun of Meg in that episode, the bigotry moment with Sean Penn, but there really wasn't much else that I just really disliked. It made Brian, for once, sound kind of likable for a change. Which, for a long time, that never happened. Him being the one in the right. That's, like, an odd way, like, it's an odd chance of happening. So, we got a good one there. So, I don't know if I would really rate it. It's a decent one for a new Family Guy episode. As I said, there's a few bad problems there, but I can easily look over that. It had some funny scenes in it, some flashbacks, some jokes I don't want to think about, but I can get over. So anyway, guys, that's it. This review is probably a little shorter than usual, but I'm trying to stick to the basis of what I wanted to go by. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, please subscribe. It would help me a whole lot. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends. It will get more views. I will see you guys in my next video.